Ramadan, the message from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Surah Al-Asr, chapter 103, consists of only 3 verses. Wal Asr. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Allahu Akbar, by the time, by the age. And I'm not going in detail today that why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned Asr and what does mean by Asr, the different ara and tafasir of Mufassirin Kiram. In this short period of time especially, I'm coming to the message of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We have discussed this before. Innal insana lafi khusr. Indeed, insan, mankind, humans, they are at a loss. Basically, they are at a loss. But how to protect and how to be safe from this loss? Illa alladhina amanu wa amilu salihat. Who are safe and who are protected? Illa alladhina amanu, those who have a faith, number 1. Wa amilu salihat, and they have done righteous deed. Al-amalu salih. So 2 things together, al-iman wal-amalu salih. So it is your personal act related to you. And then not only you are benefiting from your iman and amal salih, the same time you becoming beneficial to others. And this is the sign of a believer. People in the society, other people, they should benefit from him or her. So how you can benefit? You have a faith, you will benefit from the rahmah and the blessing of Allah. You are doing amal salihah, you will entitle for reward. وَتَوَاسَوْا بِالْحَقِّ وَتَوَاسَوْا بِالصَّبْرِ. And they are advising each other for truth and advising each other to be patient. Very briefly, in this surah, which consists of 3 verses, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned the whole philosophy of life. How to live in this world. First of all, make yourself perfect. Without having faith, nothing will benefit you. And the article of faith you all are aware of. Iman mujmal, iman mufassal, amantu billahi kama huwa bi asma'ihi wa sifatihi wa qabiltu jami'a ahkamihi iqrarun bil lisani wa tasdiqun bil qalb. Or iman mufassal, amantu billahi wa malaikatihi wa kutubihi wa rusulihi wal yawmil akhir wal qadr khairihi wa sharrihi min Allah ta'ala wal ba'si ba'da al maut. So basically, Tawheed, Risala and Akhirah, to make it more brief. On the oneness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Tawheed, the messengership of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Risala, and the concept of accountability that whatever I am doing, I am responsible for my every single action in the court of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Very simple. Whether you understand it through Iman Mujmal or Iman Mufassal or this very simple way, Iman. And when you have this faith, وَعَمِلُوا الصَّالِحَاتِ, then your life will change. Your every single action will be according to the command of Allah and His beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So very simple definition. If you do something in this world according to the command of Allah and His Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam, then it become amal salih. Whether it is related to your personal life, to your family life, to your children, and towards others. So how you make it amal salih? When you are dealing with your own children the way Allah and His Prophet commanded, when you are doing the tarbiyah of your awlad the way Allah and His Prophet commanded, the Sharia. So your job, your business, your dealing, your relatives, your family, everything, very comprehensive message, وَعَمِلُوا الصَّالِحَاتِ. Do it the way your Lord has commanded you and the way Messenger alayhi salatu wasalam has informed you. It become amale saleh. وَتَوَاسَوْا بِالْحَقِّ وَتَوَاسَوْا بِالصَّبْرِ. Then two things always you have to be educated in the society. You have to promote in the society. One is haqq, to stay with haqq all the time, and to advise each other with truth. وَتَوَاسَوْا بِالصَّبْرِ. Whenever you are educating, where you are promoting haqq in the society, the evils in the society will always oppose you. They will become your strongest enemy. Min al-jinnati wan-nas. Some seen and some unseen evil forces in the society. Some are seen and some unseen forces. They will become your enemy. They become your enemy. And then, وَتَوَاسَوْا بِالصَّبْرِ. So, you should not say, why I'm doing this wasiyat of haqq when these people are becoming my enemies. وَتَوَاسَوْا بِالصَّبْرِ. Then you have to be very patient. If you don't have patience, you will not be able to promote haqq in the society. It is very difficult to say haqq to someone. It is very difficult to promote haqq in the society. Al-haqqu murun. The people don't like it. They want to live the way they want. They don't need any correction. Majority of them think that each and every one of them is Mr. Perfect. Who you are telling me something, who you are correcting me. So always the problem be, وَتَوَاسَوْا بِالْحَقِّ. When you are promoting haqq, you will have people to oppose you all the time. And to face opposition in the society, وَتَوَاسَوْا بِالصَّبْرِ. Then you have to have a patience. Such a simple and beautiful message. Live with a strong faith. Always do amal saleh, means your action should be the way Allah and His Prophet Azza wa Jalla sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the way they have commanded you. And then promote in the society truth and haqq. Stand with the haqq. And when you are standing with haqq, you have to be ready for any opposition, and you need the tool of patience. Allahu Akbar. A very famous hadith from Anas bin Malik radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, that when you stand with haqq, especially the majority of people in the society, when they don't bother it. And why I say the majority won't bother it? There is a hadith of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam that bada al-Islamu ghariban. Islam began as something strange. وَسَيَعُودُ كَمَا بَدَأَ غَرِيبًا. And it will return to being something strange. فَطُوبَى لِلْغُرَبَاءِ. Good news, glad tidings for those who are ghuraba. Means those who will be among the ghuraba. Ghuraba, the plural of gharib. A gharib normally used for a stranger, and gharib also for immigrant. The one who migrate from something, he is also gharib. And the general meaning of the gharib, one meaning, strange, stranger. فَطُوبَى لِلْغُرَبَاءِ. So these strangers, those who will be standing with the haqq, they will be in minority. They will be in minority. A lot of people will not be ready to listen to them. So, but when they face all the opposition of these evil forces and still have a patience and they stand with haqq, fatuba. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, great tidings and good news for these people. There are ahadith which explain itself what are ghuraba. What does mean here stranger? In one hadith, in Sunan al-Tirmizi, And he says, الَّذِينَ يُصْلِحُونَ مَا أَفْسَدَ النَّاسَ مِن بَعْدِي مِن سُنَّتِي. Hadith number 2630, Imam Tirmidhi mentioned this. When the Prophet ﷺ asked, Ya Rasulullah, who are ghuraba? Who are these strangers? Who are these immigrants? Aap sallallahu alayhi wa sallam replied, الَّذِينَ يُصْلِحُونَ مَا أَفْسَدَ النَّاسُ مِن بَعْدِي مِن سُنَّتِي. Those who will try to correct what corrupted by the people in my sunnah, in my way. When they will try to correct the people according to the sunnah and the people have corrupted my sunnah, so they will be regarded ghuraba, and a stranger in the society. Majority of people will be doing something else and they will look like a stranger. And the other hadith which is mentioned the same. قِيلَ يَا رَسُولَ اللَّهِ مَنِ الْغُرَبَاءِ الَّذِينَ يُصْلِحُونَ إِذَا فَسَدَ النَّاسِ. Those who correct the people when they are being corrupted. So in one hadith, those who will be correcting my message which is corrupted by the people. And in this hadith, those who will be correcting people directly, that what you are doing is not right, is not according to Quran and Sunnah. You are not getting closer to the radha of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. الَّذِينَ يُصْلِحُونَ إِذَا فَسَدَ النَّاسِ. They will be trying people to convince them. So, but the majority will not be listening to them. And that's why it says, Nasun salihuna qalilun fi nasin su'in kasir. Nasun salihuna, small group of people. Salihuna qalilun fi nasi su'in kasir. Small group of people among the large evil population. Man yu'asihim aksaru mimman yu'atihim. Those who oppose them are more than those who follow them. So those who will oppose them will be more than those who follow them, because they are nasun qalilun. And there is another explanation to this ghuraba. When the Prophet ﷺ said, Ya Rasulullah, al-Islamu, bada al-Islamu ghariban. Bada al-Islamu ghariban means Islam, they begin with as a stranger. How a stranger? You could imagine in Makkah, the house of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala full of 360 idols. The Ayyamul Jahiliyyah, the way they changed the concept of Tawheed, the concept of Risala, even the way the Hajj established by Sayyidina Ibrahim alayhi salam, the whole history in the society. After first revelation, when he was opposed by his own uncle, all the family members, the relatives, and then they were boycotted 3 years living in the same valley. And then they were forced to leave Makkah Tul Mukarramah and migrate to Madinah Tul Munawwara. And before they migrated to Ethiopia, Abyssinia. So all the history of the seerah of the Prophet, the Meccan period, Al-Islamu bada ghariban. When the divine revelation come to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, it was not accepted by the whole majority. All the tawaghut of the time, Abu Jahl, Abu Lahab, and all those who were leaders in the society. MashaAllah, such a beautiful message must come. It will change our life. Read the history, how they opposed. So the whole history in Meccan period is mentioned by one beautiful sentence, Al-Islamu bada'a ghariban. When Islam, the message of Islam started, which was completely strange for the people. Those who were accepting, they were strangers in the society. They were isolated in the society. They were tortured in the society. They were attacked in the society. In fact, they were killed in the society. They were forced to migrate from the city. Their wealth had been taken, their businesses had been taken. Day and night they were living in fear. Bada ghariban. But they paid the price. Watawasaw bil haqqi watawasaw bis sabr. They knew that with this faith, with this amal-e saleh, we have to promote haqq in the society and stay with the society. Regardless of the number, regardless of the power, regardless of the strength. Watawasaw bis sabr. And that's why they were saying that if you want to stand firm, you should have a patience. Without patience, you can't face these evils in the society. وَسَيَعُودُ غَرِيبًا. The Prophet ﷺ says, the way the Sahaba Ikram Ridwanullahi Ta'ala Majma'in, they were facing all these opposition, but with their power, with their strength of standing with haqq and patience, they faced it. سَيَعُودُ غَرِيبًا. Again, you will become a stranger in the society. You will be telling someone haqq, but you will be, when you look at in the society, the majority will not be familiar with it. Your wa'az, your nasiha, your word look very strange, will make you very strange. Even sometimes your outlook, your outfit will make you very stranger in the society. Your topi will be completely strange. Your dadi will be strange. Your libas will make you completely stranger. It's sitting in a tube. Out of thousands, someone can identify you very easily. This is stranger. From where this you come? Oh, who is he? He is a Muslim. And that's why the Tel Mama report that the incident against Muslim increased in last 2 years 165 times. 165 times. The head crime in the society against Muslims is increased. This is a report of the Tel Mama. And they said only less than half we have covered. Less than half we have covered, and the result is 165. With your outlook, you look very stranger in the street, in the bazaar, in YouTube, in bus. This is the Prophet Ya'udu Ghariba. In your own society, not only non-Muslim society, in Muslim society, your outlook will be very strange. The same that your method, the lifestyle, everything, you will become completely stranger. So sometimes the people will think, oh putra, je shadi karni hai, te chhod de daadi te topi. Nahi te rishta koi nahi labna. If you understand, your own family will be telling you the way you are living, you won't get married. No one will choose you as a husband. Or to the sister who is wearing a scarf in Islamic, no one will choose you as a wife. Change, be a bit modern. Your outlook, your get-up, your way, everything will be strange in your own society. It will be difficult for you to find a job. It will be difficult for you to find a rishta. It will be difficult for you to have a visitor. The people will like some very modern, open style in the society. And then you will be very, very strange. The Prophet says, Sayyaudu Ghariban. But Fatuba lil Ghuraba. The Prophet said, glad tidings for these Ghuraba, for these strangers, those who are not impressed by surrounded their own family members, their own relatives. They are not looking what the people are doing. They are always looking what Allah and His Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is saying. Their priority not be what the people are doing, what the society is doing. Their priority will be what the Allah and my Lord Almighty commanded and His beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam commanded. And then in this concept, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, Al-Ghuraba'u qala an-nuza'u min al-qabail. Those who will be stranger in their own families, in their own tribe, they will be stranger. They are not will be stranger in non-Muslim. Min al-qabail. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, their own families, their own relatives, their own qabail, their own tribes, they will look stranger in their own people. And this is exactly now what is happening. And that's why Imam Nawawi rahmatullahi salar says, why they called it Ghuraba, which is explained by the Prophet, An-Nuza'u min al-qabail, alladhina yuslihuna ma afsadan nasu min ba'di min sunnati, alladhina yufsiduna iza afsadan nas. Imam Nawawi says, فَهِيَ إِشَارَةٌ إِلَىٰ خِلَّتِهِمْ وَغُرْبَتِهِمْ فِي مُجْتَمَعَاتِهِمْ. Imam Nawawi rahmatullah says, this is a sign by the word, the word Ghuraba used by the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam is a sign that they will be very little in their society and they will be very strange in their society. فَقَدْ يَكُونُ الْعَبْدُ غَرِيبًا فِي عِبَادَتِهِ. Even the way they were offering prayer, their way of ibadah will be strange to the other people. The other people will be very different. Come or Jummah, quick Allama Sahib, finish it. We are going back. We came. And the way you will look at them, they're reading their namaz. And after namaz, the way they were rushing out of the masjid. You will, when someone is sitting very quietly, doing salat with hazil adab, with alil sunnah, yakunu fi ibadatihim. Imam Nawawi says even the way of their ibadah and worship will be strange compared to all other ordinary people, the way they are doing. Ghariban fi amrihi wa nahyihi. Even the way they were commanding people and they were forbidding from wrong, they will be different than the other people. The other people, chhod do yara, jide kam kar dene, har ek ne apni kabar hi jana hai. Har ek ne apni kabar mein jana hai. Farma, even they will be stranger. Ghariban fi da'wa, ghariban fi tamassuk bi sunnah. Even they will be stranger in sunnah. They will be following complete sunnah. People will be choosing the sunnah. Halwa is sunnah, sweet is sunnah, and maswak is sunnah. But the other, they say they will be, that when the people living with the name of sunnah with choice, ghariban fi tamassuk bi sunnah, comprehensively following the sunnah, they will look stranger. وَبِالْجُمْلَةِ غَرِيبًا فِي سِبَاتِهِ عَلَى الْحَقِّ الَّذِي مَعَهُ. As a khulasa is a brief overall. They will be stranger in every single action in the society. But this strangeness, how will make you firm? He said, وَتَوَاسَوْا بِالْحَقِّ وَتَوَاسَوْا بِالصَّبْرِ. When you have patience, Allah will give you power and strength. Ramadan is coming, and there are many other things which want to prevent you from doing the month of Ramadan without its adab. Som is difficult, Salat is difficult, 5-time offering prayer is difficult. I have children, I have my job. But my brothers, my sisters, this is the time. 1 month as a gift from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Get ready, prepare yourself that no matter what happened, at least in this month, I don't want to be among those who are neglecting the command of Allah and the sunnah of His Prophet. I will be among the ghuraba to follow the sunnah of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Wa akhiru da'wana alhamdulillah.